You will get to know the 10 things the rich never waste money, but the poor do. The rich never invest in these areas despite having money. The 10th item is something different. So watch this video till the end. Now let's start. Number 1. Unplanned impulsive purchases. While it may be tempting to purchase the cashmere sweater displayed in the store window or the latest car available, it's important to consider the long-term implications of such decisions. Wealthy individuals typically avoid making impulsive purchases. If you purchase items that are unnecessary, billionaire investor Warren Buffett advised, before long, you will find yourself in a position where you must sell things that are essential. While affluent individuals may indulge in luxurious purchases, they typically consider their financial implications and overall budget prior to making a transaction. Poor people don't do this. They just buy the item on impulse and stay wondering why they purchased it after a day or two. This habit is detrimental and could destroy anyone's budget, as well as future goals, emergency fund. Number 2. Significant inheritances. It's unrealistic to assume that we can all provide a substantial inheritance for our children and grandchildren, allowing them to avoid the budgeting challenges we face. However, substantial inheritances are often not utilized by affluent individuals for their financial endeavors. You might think, what the reason is behind this? According to CNBC, both Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg have expressed a desire for their children to navigate their own paths instead of depending on financial support. Both billionaires are strategically allocating substantial portions of their wealth to charitable causes, aiming to support those in greatest need. A philanthropic attitude will provide you the blessings of God, and you will earn thousands of smiles and respect in society. Saving for child will only make them dependable, which shouldn't be the case. It's like holding their hand throughout their lives to support them walking around. Subscribe to our channel and also press the like button to know more things rich never waste money on, despite having money. Number 3. Television networks and interactive entertainment platforms. Wealthy individuals did not build their financial success by idly watching a screen throughout the day. That's why they prioritize their spending and avoid unnecessary expenses on jumbo TV packages or the latest video games. Adults in households earning less than $25,000 annually dedicated significantly more time to media consumption, whether through television, video games, or radio, than their counterparts in households with incomes exceeding $75,000. Generally, we might have anticipated that high-income households would possess a larger number of devices. However, the reality is completely different, as I already said. According to Thomas Corley, the writer of Rich Habits, The Daily Success Habits of Wealthy Individuals, a significant 67% of affluent individuals report that they do not engage in watching television. The poor people indulge in watching and thus indulge into buying too many unnecessary subscriptions like of Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, etc. Number 4. High-end brands. We often see millionaires wearing the latest fashions from top designers, yet it's important to recognize that they may not be allocating their hard-earned money towards high-end apparel. Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA, said that he chooses to wear items exclusively from flea markets to set a good example. He continues to wear a $10 watch, despite having the financial means to fill his closet with Rolexes. The rich film stars wear high-priced clothes because of promoting the brand, and the brand pays them money for this course of action. You should know that the rich people are mainly rich because they know the value of money. The poor get into spending money on useless luxury just to look more fashionable and attractive. Number 5. A home that is priced above market value. Even with a significantly larger home buying budget, affluent individuals continue to seek out advantageous opportunities. Individuals seek to ensure they are maximizing the value of their investments and avoiding any sense of being taken advantage of. Indeed, while they may be investing millions, they will still seek to negotiate the list price just like any other buyer. Some affluent individuals choose to forego the purchase of an extravagant home entirely. Warren Buffett, despite being the third richest individual globally, continues to reside in the house he purchased in 1958 for $31,500. You might think a home is an asset. Well, you are correct, but the maintenance cost and repair cost are also very common, and finding proper buyers in time of monetary needs might be a challenging task. Getting proper tenants for earning rental income might also be difficult in this type of investment, and if you save for living, a cheap home with added security gears would provide almost the same facility as an extravagant house will provide. Number 6. Opting for renting rather than purchasing. Some affluent individuals are opting to avoid the complexities associated with purchasing a home altogether. According to Michael Corbett, there is a growing trend of individuals choosing to rent. Renting has gained significant traction even among affluent individuals. Although it was previously advantageous for individuals with the financial means to purchase a home and sell it after 2 years, and while the market has shown some moderate improvement this year, we are far from experiencing a boom. As I already said before, selling the house in a fixed period of time is really very difficult, plus you need to give commission to the brokers and discounts will also be asked. Renting is comparatively more beneficial and affordable. Number 7. Expensive grooming. It's essential to maintain a polished appearance, yet some high-profile individuals may not prioritize the expense associated with regular grooming. John Caldwell, a successful businessman and billionaire, reportedly cuts his own hair. Similarly, Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA, shared with Newsweek that he opts for haircuts in developing countries as a means of contributing to those communities. Explore additional strategies to enhance your savings without experiencing financial strain. Number 8. Having several credit cards. It is reasonable for an affluent individual to prefer not to carry a significant amount of cash on their person. However, it's important to understand that their financial portfolio is not simply a collection of credit cards from various banks. A mere 8% of affluent individuals utilize multiple credit cards. Interestingly, 77% of individuals in lower income brackets hold multiple credit cards. Having multiple cards can lead to increased fees to monitor, higher finance charges, and a greater likelihood of making unnecessary purchases. The poor don't understand this fact and utilize multiple credit cards as a source of free money. The rich are really very smart, and they use credit cards to earn cashback points and rewards. Number 9. Charges for late payments. Many individuals prefer to avoid unnecessary late fees that can arise from missed bills or payments, regardless of their financial status. They prioritize establishing autopay for all their accounts, including mortgages, car payments, credit cards, and insurance. Late fees can accumulate significantly. Rich people easily avoid these because they have the awareness, but the poor keep on paying the late fees instead of even knowing it. Number 10. Items that lack longevity. Even affluent individuals, despite their financial capacity to replace worn-out or broken items, tend to be mindful of their expenditures and prefer not to squander their resources in that manner. Affluent individuals recognize that opting for the least expensive option does not necessarily equate to the greatest value. It's important to adopt a long-term perspective and evaluate how current expenditures align with their future value. Buying items that will last short will necessitate you to buy again, Instead, buying a double-priced item that will last for more than thrice the cheap one would be profitable. The rich understand this concept very well and invest their money into comfortable, long-lasting materials, but the rich don't. Now, watch the video appearing on the right side to know the worst financial mistakes keeping you poor. These mistakes have made many people poor. Subscribe to our channel to know more about personal finance tips and lessons that will make you rich.